Hey folks, Allison here. Well, how many of you are worried about a family member? They're away from God, they're away from the church, they don't believe, and a lot of times people don't believe because they're wounded, they're angry because they're wounds. There's a lot of things that can get in the way. Sometimes things are just going too well for somebody and they really don't give a second thought to God. And yet, eventually, it catches up. Something happens, a financial setback, a job loss, a death, something that sometimes, may really put them on their knees. I didn't learn very much, and I've talked about this before, I didn't learn very much in catechism when I was growing up. But I do remember in third grade the teacher saying that if you call on the name of Jesus, you will be saved, even at that moment of death. And I just want to turn your attention to Romans chapter 10, where he says, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For one believes with the heart and so is justified, and one confesses with the mouth and so is saved. And no one who believes in him will be put to shame. But I like the last line in this section the best. For everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. So sometimes, we're preaching at our kids, we're trying to tell them the truth. Why don't you go to church? All those different things. Share that no matter what, no one who calls on the name of the Lord will be ignored. Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. And we believe that as Catholics. Now, obviously, we don't want to leave our conversion or anybody's conversion to that last minute to the deathbed. But unfortunately, there are some people that will wait till the last moment. Let them know. Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. So let that give you some peace of mind if you're really worried about a loved one. That simple message, no matter what, no matter where they're at, no matter what their sins. And of course, we think about the good thief on the cross that turned to Jesus. And he said, this very day, you'll be with me in paradise. All right, he didn't do penance, or it's all on Jesus and his grace. Now, obviously, great if we can do penance, and we should be living the faith according to what we've been taught. But knowing this, that everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. Get that message out to your families. Get that message out to everybody that you know, and see what happens. All right. Sometimes it might take root sooner, but at least we have that assurance that if you plant that seed, when they are in distress, they know who to turn to, that Jesus will never turn them away. Sometimes we get a very distorted image of God, that he's mad at me, I can't turn to him, I can't go to church, the walls will fall. No. Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. So share that message, simple as it is. Share that message with your loved ones, with your children, your grandchildren. Let them know, so that in that last moment of distress, if they haven't been walking with the Lord, they know who to call on. Hope you find that helpful. God bless you.